a pleasure to be here with Spanish guy. Whoa.
You're the Spanish guy.
Yeah.
We're the Americans. Mexican Americans don't like to get up early. I'm just kidding.
Hi guys, I'm Alex from Spain. So it's a pleasure to be here with OpTic guys.
So Alex is in charge of our Spanish community channel. Maybe you guys didn't know that, but OpTic, we're a global brand, and me being from Mexico and me having very, very strong roots in Mexico, I decided to create a channel that spoke to the masses that speak, Spanish. Mm-hmm. It started in Spain though, and it just translated to Mexico and South America. So it's a very big job that this guy does for us. He's been with us for about 3 to 4 years, no, 5 years.
4 years.
4 years. The channel's been active for 5 years. We're about to celebrate that, and we're about to celebrate OpTic's 10th year anniversary in like March 13th or 15th, somewhere around that area. But we're about to hit 10 years of being a team, which is like nuts to me.
Mi objetivo en OpTic SP es básicamente, lo primero es que la comunidad española sea conocida mundialmente, porque pienso que tanto los españoles como la gente de Latinoamérica, todo el mundo que hable español, tienen un gran futuro y por lo tanto pues yo me encargo de eso. Y ya se lo he dicho a Hex, pero mi objetivo básicamente es intentar que OpTic SP sea más grande que OpTic Gaming. No sé si lo conseguiré, pero cada día estoy luchando para conseguir ese objetivo.
His day-to-day, pretty much, his goal is to make sure that everybody that speaks Spanish and is a YouTuber in Spain has a good platform to be able to propel themselves to the next level, both from Latin America all the way to Spain. And one of his main objectives and his main goals is to make sure, or he's trying to make OpTic ESP a bigger presence than OpTic here in the United States. He says he doesn't know whether or not that will ever be a possibility, but he's definitely going to try for it, and I freaking respect that. I love that about it.
En España los eSports están evolucionando poco a poco. Nosotros seguimos a los americanos desde hace muchísimo tiempo, aquí nació todo, y pienso que no tenemos el mejor nivel que podríamos tener, ya que el problema es la conexión, ¿no? Que los ingleses no pueden jugar con nosotros por la conexión y eso nos impide avanzar. Así que lo que hacemos normalmente es seguir a los eSports en América, porque pensamos que están a un nivel mucho más alto y no sé qué más decir.
Esports in Spain is very well known. It's not as advanced as it is here in the United States and some of Europe. Connectivity problems is always going to be a big issue. There's English teams, from England that don't compete or practice against the Spaniards simply because of the connection that I talked about. And I said this before, right? Back when there's a very famous team called Pain Gaming, and they've been to every single champs. They've been to all the majors for Call of Duty, and they've always had a very good showing. And I've always said that if they, like the Europeans, had a chance to compete at the top level, they would be able to do the same thing. But esports is growing to where it is now here in the United States, but it's taking a little bit longer than they want. OpTic as a brand is very well known, both in Latin America and Spain. In Spain specifically, some of the players are very well known. The team is well known. It's just that with the rotation of players, both that come in and leave are very well known. Scump, Pomage, Nate Shot, Crim6. Pomage has a very big following because the sniping community there is still thriving. It's not like it's here where it's like kind of on a rocky stage, but overall, OpTic as a brand is well known.
It's cool to see, kind of hear about his stuff and how he runs the OpTic SP channel and all that, and it's cool just to kind of hear and I guess compare the different lifestyles really of where he comes from versus where we are, and like getting him to try some new Chicago food.
Having Alex in the house, not much has changed, just another roommate, I guess. Pretty quiet guy, but he's pretty cool to talk to. Very relaxed person, but other than that, not much has changed. All of us are still doing our same daily routines, make a video, and for me lately, just playing a shit ton of Halo.
La vida aquí es tal como me la esperaba, me explico. Yo me esperaba que los jugadores estuvieran muy centrados haciendo su trabajo, ya sea compitiendo, ya sea haciendo sus vídeos. Y me gusta mucho esta idea. El problema es que en España de momento no tiene futuro porque no tenemos esta mentalidad que tienen acá. y tampoco tenemos el dinero, pero es increíble cómo te contagian las ganas de trabajar. Si estás viviendo o vas a vivir en una casa como hacen aquí en OpTic, te entran ganas de ser más grande todos los días, porque estás rodeado de gente a la que admiras y hacen su trabajo realmente bien.
My weekend here at the OpTic House was very eye-opening. One of the main things that I found out is that the want and the ability to be able to create content in this house, it's crazy, right? He imagined that he was going to get in here and see people working at their stations, but it wasn't until he got here that he realized how much of a grind it is and how willing these players are to create content. They see somebody creating content, and it sort of inspires you to do the same. He got here, and all he wanted to do was create content.
Yo, Mark, you gotta be in the hill more though, bro. Like,
Boomer sucks.
Dude, he was like, dude, you gotta do it in your accent. He's like, he's just quiet, right? He's like, big timer sucks.
oh, no, that's fine. Fuck off me. Dude, he's like...
Damn, they're clutching up. Oh shit!
Yo, this is gonna be close.
Come on,
honestly.
Pete!
So we played 2 games. We did a video for Seth's channel. We did one for Pamaj's channel. Seth's was good. We played, what's the map called? Combine. We played Combine CTF. It was me and Bose versus Pamaj and Scum. Only snipers. So to start the game, we were already behind because I don't use snipers. I don't think Bose does either. But we put up a good fight. It was the second game where I got fucked. Breach hardpoint. This kid Seth, not only is he like a god with the sniper, but he knows all the hardpoint like cutoffs and rotations. So I think I went like 15 and 31 or something. I got destroyed, but it was fun. It was a good time, and I'm gonna redeem myself sooner or later.
What?
You really just set me up for failure that game.
Oh, no,
Did it? I trusted you. Come on, man.
It's Envy trying to break here, but they only need 5 more points. They should be able to close it out. Let's go to Scum, who I swear I've seen like a 3 or 4 streak pretty much every other life from this guy.
Yeah, he doesn't go on those big runs, but definitely puts together a lot of those small ones. Going to be OpTic Gaming taking that one 250 to 136,
Woo!
so 100+ point.
Get wrecked.
The NVS match, it was a really close match. Obviously, if it goes last map, it's pretty close. Sometimes, you know, the scores of the games can, you know, not really tell, or the map count of the series cannot really tell the whole story. Sometimes the games are really close and the map counts at 3-0 and, you know, stuff like that. But it did go 3-2. Hardpoint, we won off our host, I think, or it was on our host. I can't even remember, but won by about 100-something points. And then the SND, I think that we lost the first SND. I'm pretty sure on Redwood. I think we lost 6-5 or 6-4. And then the next 2 respawns, again, small mistakes. The uplink fringe, we actually clutched up. I don't think that we had any business winning that map.
It's actually going to be.
They got this. I think
in
they
the
have
hands
a
of
chance.
Grim.
You
He's
gotta
got
get
to
the
pass
top
the
one.
ball. What is he
Turn
doing?
around.
The
You
corner's
gotta
going the
run. 6 seconds left. They should be able to get the dunk. And there it is. Tie game. OpTic Gaming. 3 seconds left. We've got OT.
35 seconds left on the clock, and you give it up.
Because there were 45 seconds left and we were down by 4 points, and we just rallied 2 dunks back to back, and we came back in overtime and won that. And the CTF, again, like I said, very under practice, making small mistakes that we usually don't make. And then luckily our search and destroy, like I said, has been phenomenal lately. So the last map we 6-0'd them. I think we all died. I think we died like a total of 5 times. So, I mean, again, SND. He's in the window! Let's fucking go. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Flawless.
They demolished them 6-0, which was pretty cool to see, right? It was a little bit of a like, oh my god, are they gonna fall? Are they gonna fall to Patty Aches? And I saw that, you know, as I was watching, I'm like, all right, we got the next one, and I'm like, oh man, I was like, all right, we got the next one. Then we went to the final one, and they beat them 6-0. I was like, all right, cool. That gave me a little bit of a sigh of relief. And then I figured, all right, the rest of the week is going to be very easy. Rather playing Dream Team, who was like 1-4, I think, in the league. And oh no!
Any week in the COD World League that we don't go 2-0, I really consider a fail. Especially whenever that was our first loss of the season. It was pretty tough. I mean, we beat Envious. You know, we were making a lot of small mistakes, and honestly, going into DT, we just underestimated, honestly. Like, we didn't put in the time, we didn't put in the practice. And it's actually probably a better thing that we did get beat in the COD World League, you know, whenever we're already 90% sure that we're going to finish in the top 2 with FaZe, it's a lot better to lose there and get a wake-up call than go to UMG and figure out that you're under practice. So, I mean, yeah, beat NVS 3-2, lost to 3-1 to DT. But one of the good things that I'm taking from that match is our S&D. Our S&D has been phenomenal. And whenever we actually do work on those respawn game modes, it's going to be a scary sight for other teams. I felt like we played that map too defensive though, bro. I felt like we should have been pushing 3 rocks the whole fucking map. We were just playing. No, they just won the engagement that we needed to win. That was literally the map. Those kills. Like, I felt like I was playing mid-map the whole game, just like looking for people that were sneaking through. So I've been at the OpTic house for a week, back at my home. It's about 10 minutes away from here. I've been having relationship issues, and the working environment there, it wasn't a good environment. Like, I couldn't get stuff done. I was very unhappy. So I decided to come to the OpTic house. Being with my friends and having a stable environment like this to work in, I just really didn't want my personal life to interfere with, the gaming thing, because it is hard to balance it sometimes. And, it was just a decision that I had to make. I had to come here and, really focus on getting my work done and producing content and, staying on top of things in terms of Call of Duty, because COD is life. Well, the thing about my content here, it's been more inconsistent. Like, when I was at home, I was uploading. I think I missed one day while I was at home on YouTube, and then I was double uploading pretty much every single day. And then I came here and then missed 3 days. But I think that the content that I produce here is a lot better because you're not just seeing, my room and me. You get to see me interacting with Will. I've done videos with Pamaj, Mark. I've been just doing videos with a lot of people in the house. And it's good to have that again because it reminds me a lot of the old days when I used to live in the OpTic house, where I could, do a video with somebody and actually interact and have a really good time while just playing the game. It takes a lot of stress off of me because just interacting with someone and having fun makes videos a lot more entertaining, in my opinion.
Halo grind's been definitely affecting my YouTube content. I think Nick is getting back into his routine of pumping out a video every day or every other day.
I still get up like a few videos a week. I know it's not necessarily some of my best work, and I'm not doing that on purpose. For instance, I put up a gameplay. I thought it was pretty funny. Me and Hitch did a video. I thought it's like kind of entertaining to watch. But of course, the damn audio messed up whenever I don't know why the audio messed up, but the audio messed up. So it's like stuff like that when I do put up a video and then something just like messes the whole thing up. Really sucks. As far as content, I'm not gonna lie, I've pretty much just been not really trying to solely focus on Halo. I still want to make content, and of course that'll come. This is just one of the most important few weeks of my life to try to win this last chance qualifier, make it to regionals, make it to worlds. So this is some of the most important practice times of my Halo career.
Open it and tell me if that's the title to your shit, because that's the only thing I found today. I found your keys, and I found that next to it in a box.
Okay, yeah, I think it is.
What the fuck's the matter with you, man?
Huh?
What's the matter with you?
What do you mean?
Why are you acting depressed all the time?
I have been stressed lately.
Okay, there's a difference between stressed and depressed.
Well, when I'm stressed, I'm depressed, so.
Well, so are you not a man?
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm calling out your manhood. No, seriously though. Because you're not uploading videos. You're not fucking winning. What are you doing with your life that's so great, Rabbit?
I was trying to make this LCQ. I would wake up and then I get on Halo.
Wait. Yeah, did you guys qualify? Wait, don't tell me you guys didn't qualify.
It's this Sunday.
Okay.
Not this Sunday, next Sunday.
Who you guys playing with? So not this Sunday, obviously, because it's X Games.
Yeah.
Who you play with?
Probably gonna be this dude named Lifestyle and probably Fear Itself.
Oh, cool. Fear Itself is a good dude.
Now we can do whatever we want with the car.
Okay. Well, it's gonna be fixed. We're gonna get it wrapped. In OpTic shit? Hell yeah. But it's not your car anymore, obviously, because I'm gonna be spending money on it.
Yeah. I mean, if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, because we're for sure not bringing that fucking car here. It's like 7 cars in the driveway now.
Should I take this?
It's all yours. Put it in your room. Alongside the rest of all your other bullshit.
Even this Yu-Gi-Oh card?
When I say all of it, what in your head, what does that mean in your head, Paul?
Who the fuck had this?
Who do you think? Nate
Pokemon monsters.
Nate Shot probably.
Or pocket monsters. Not even Pokemon. This is mine too. Marcus Blanks, Hoffman Park District ID.
Yeah. Here, do this. Grab whatever's yours and then put the rest in that drawer.
Plan for what?
Your plan. What's your plan? Like, how are you guys gonna get out of this fucking slump?
I got good as fuck.
You personally?
Yeah.
So you're the problem.
I'm not the problem, I'm just...
Not where you need to be?
I'm gonna count on myself to bring us back.
I like it. I like it. I'm gonna tell you what I told Mike. You guys are roommates, okay? But that doesn't matter. The second one of you starts fucking slacking off, I want you to tell me if he's slacking off. Because he's not telling me if you're slacking.
What if they suck?
Period. Just anything. Yeah, if someone's slacking, no matter who it is, you guys don't even know how to fucking unroll this, man. Look at this.
I think we've had that fucked up one forever. So we just buy it. Instead of fixing it, we just buy another one.
Well, listen. If I treated you guys the way that you guys treat foil, I would have got another one.
Ooh.
Another one.
For me, I've honestly been just on a crazy schedule of I game. There's days that I game until 5 in the morning. I go to sleep. I wake up at 2 or 3 in the afternoon, and I'm like, I just don't have the energy right now to make a video, so let me just go on to live stream and compete, since we have to try to make this Last Chance Online qualifier, which is coming up February 6th, which is this next Saturday coming up before the Super Bowl. So there's a lot of pressure, so my whole mind focus has been on gaming, and that's all I've been doing.
So as of now, me and Flame sort of just been playing with kind of like switching in and out 3 different people. One is Lifestyle, aka Gary. A lot of people are a fan of him, or they have been a fan of him. We've probably definitely done our best playing with him in a fourth. Other than him, we are looking at Fear Itself and this kid Falcated. Fear Itself is a longtime Halo pro. A lot of people have probably heard of him. Falcated is this new kind of up-and-comer. We're seeing if he's like the next Stellar.
I believe it's definitely going to be me, Nick, Lifestyle, and either Fear Itself or Falcated. We just don't know which one we want to go to yet. But we feel for some reason every time we play with Lifestyle, he kind of like his communication and something about him just kind of like makes our team feel more comfortable. And we've seen best success with all these different rosters we tried when he was on it.
I'm weak, Gary, I'm weak. Another one here, Gary. Nice shot. Nice fucking play the joint there.
I mean, I've always been a huge Halo fan. That's like where I started, and then I sort of switched over to COD just because I like the series a little bit more.
Okay, so this week was X Games. Unfortunately, OpTic Halo did not make it in. It was still really cool to watch. I know me and Flamesword both were sitting in our rooms watching practically every match. A lot of good games, a lot of good series. It did really suck. Like, a gold medal to me means a lot more than money. So, I don't know. It kind of hurt at the same time while watching it, but it was still really cool to see Halo and X Games.
The X Games for Halo was insane. Like, it was actually crazy. I haven't been that into Halo, and like I know a lot of people agree with this as well. I haven't been into Halo like that for a very long time. So it was nice to see a really good grand final. The storyline was perfect. I mean, Lethal left EG and then he goes to CLG and then they end up losing. You know, that was absolutely crazy, and for it to go last map was crazy. It was a good watch, definitely a good watch.
It started just me watching in my room. I was live streaming, playing Free For All on the side, and then I decided to go to the Halo channel on my Xbox, stream that with the cam looking at us. All of a sudden, Pamajan's up on my bed. I turn around, Seth's on my bed. I turn around, Little Bubba Live's on my bed. I believe Hedge came out of nowhere too.
And eventually get in control because they just can't sit back and go for kill for kill.
Oh, dude. Oh, let's go.
That's it.
That's game. Let the crazy tweets fly on Twitter. Oh my God, there they go, crazy.
This is your
Games gold medalists just erupt in the booth.
EG remaining the team, no matter what the lineup is, those three, Roy and Lunch and Snipe Down, just show that they're just too clutch. They are too skillful, have way too much experience to let anybody take him out, and calmly stepped up to fill Lethal's shoes, which was incredible. He played an amazing tournament, and I believe it's really like his first real tournament going to, and he won a gold medal, so that's got to be crazy for him. He probably has no words to describe what is going on, just because, like I said, it's his first tournament. He wins a gold medal, he's on the #1 team, and he just has legends around him. Hopefully the roster clicked, because we only have a week left now, and we want to actually go into the strats. Like, we've just been playing with them and not really going, hey, this is what we should be doing. We've just been playing and been like, oh, wow, we're doing pretty good just naturally. So we want to figure it out, and then we could, add that strategy into it and then see how far we could go.
What's going on in the world of CSGO? I'll tell you what's going on. The E-League, which is the television league, starts in May. I think that either this week or next week, there's going to be 2 leagues that start, Face It and ESL. And those are all online leagues that we're going to be competing in. I've spoken to Shazam a couple of times this week. They're wondering about the house. I'm wondering about the house. We're wondering about the visas. I'm wondering about the visas. Right? It's and they understand that it's not something that happens like this. I've looked at several houses. Unfortunately, all the houses around here, they've all been rented out, and the only ones that are available are a little bit too far from here, and I want to put them in a nice house. So I was looking around Elgin, Bartlett area to see if we could move, because they'll still be at least half an hour away from us, which is not that bad, especially if we're going to try to do something together, and we are. So, so what's next for them? Hopefully the only way to go from here is up. And I'm cool. I've had a couple of meetings with them, and they're all in good spirits. They all are very motivated to prove everybody wrong. Obviously, the start of our entrance into CSGO wasn't the most preferred way to make an impact in the scene, but we have a whole year ahead of us to make something happen, and I'll give them that.